I moved to Whatcom County in 1991 and went to Western. So my introduction to Whatcom County was kind of the college experience, and it was a great place to go to school, and kayaking and skiing and biking, and knew early on from being here that I wanted to stay, and I was kind of used the latter part of my years at Western to figure out a way to stay in Bellingham. My first experience on the ground at a land trust property was way back in 2000, and it was at the Stimson Preserve. Got to go out there and do a full survey of that property and kind of see what it looked like in its entirety, and that was it was pretty neat. It was kind of my introduction to this, and it was kind of what I think kind of spawned us into kind of formalizing our business partner relationship with the land trust. We are involved with the land trust through primarily, we're a business partner, and we do make financial donations throughout the year, but we also do a lot of in-kind services, and that's where our business sets up really well for that. So we do everything from just helping the stewards pull information and doing research on potential properties that they're talking with landowners about, just to give them information, or also to do surveying and mapping and drafting of easements and that kind of stuff once they get to that point with the property owners. So we're able to do a lot of that, and like I said, it's something that we as owners really like, and it's also something that our staff really likes. They get pretty excited when they get to work on the properties that we get to work on. I mean, whether it's going out and field surveying at some of the amazing places that the land trust is working, or whether it's even in the office just drafting up descriptions and that kind of thing. It just makes everybody feel good to work on those projects, and they're excited to do it.
My grandparents had a farm in Maryland, near Frederick, Maryland, and Interstate 70 required purchasing half of the farm, cut it in half, filled a pond. So my childhood place that I grew up visiting, literally the entire landscape of so much of Maryland changed to connect it to DC. So I have a very visceral understanding of losing habitat. In my business as a real estate broker, I've gotten to help a number of people in different fields who've chosen to move here. Talented people with skills and experience and resources who could move anywhere they wanted to. And people overwhelmingly talk about the quality of life of our area. What I've been able to do with the trust is to give a portion of my commission as a donation. One of the fun things that I saw happen was the development of the Whatcom Places book, thanks to Bob Keller. And he very graciously made it a group process where several people got to eyeball all these amazing photos of places in Whatcom County. And that book wouldn't have happened without Bob Keller. One other really unique thing about Whatcom Land Trust is that over and over again it has served as the conduit for a public and private partnership. Whatcom Land Trust can act more swiftly than government to take advantage of opportunities to secure rights to land, either by purchase or by voluntary acquisition working with landowners. And then some of those properties, in working longer term with the government time frame, have turned into parks, whereas they would not have if the trust hadn't been there with the technical expertise. One of the things I think Whatcom Land Trust has done a great job of doing in the last handful of years is creating programs that invite the public to visit the many different special lands that the trust takes care of. Having volunteer conservation opportunities is very valuable for businesses for team building. You can go out and plant trees or clear invasive vegetation or do a stream monitoring project or any number of other things, sometimes in partnership with other specific agencies that Whatcom Land Trust partners with. So there are a variety of ways that people can donate to Whatcom Land Trust. Of course, your financial gift is appreciated of any amount. One of the other things that's a really great thing for business people to think about is an in-kind gift of your service. Your expertise. For example, the building that we're in, the painting that was done by community strength painters, or any number of things that businesses may be able to offer. Even if you don't have a pile of money to offer, your service may be critically important and helpful to the trust. Having the land trust in my will is one of the things that gives me really great joy. Knowing that whatever's left when I depart, that somebody who is going to be here at the trust will take that gift and will do something good with it.